And welcome back. The man who murdered an 11-year-old boy in 1991 wants out of prison. Stephen Thurman has been in prison for nearly 3 decades since placing a pipe bomb in a car, killing Adam Cook.
Yeah, the young boy wasn't the intended target. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4 senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcus Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
At his recent parole hearing, Stephen Thurman claimed he never intended to kill anyone, let alone a child. But even after all these years, Adam Cook's father doesn't believe that.
The passenger side rear door was unlocked.
Stephen Thurman then took out his homemade pipe bomb and placed it inside. It eventually blew up. An 11-year-old boy, Adam Cook, was inside waiting for his dad when it exploded. In 1993, an ABC4 reporter was in court when the father, Howard Cook, described that moment.
"I screamed his name, Adam," Cook told the court. "Then I ran out the door."
Adam Cook, a 5th grader at Viewmont Elementary, was rushed to the hospital where he died days later.
He was taken off those systems early this morning and immediately died.
Authorities quickly arrested 32-year-old Stephen Thurman shortly after the explosion and was charged with aggravated murder. The motive? Thurman was seeking revenge against Cook. Here's how an ABC4 reporter described it in 1991.
Authorities say Thurman was trying to kill Adam's father, Howard Cook, for having an affair with his ex-wife. Howard Cook had just stepped out of the car and left Adam inside when Thurman allegedly detonated the bomb by remote control.
In 1993, he avoided the death penalty in a plea bargain and was sent to prison for life. But Thurman appealed that outcome, and it wasn't until 1998 that the sentence became official. Nearly 30 years later, Thurman appeared before the parole board in late February. His previous attempts at parole were denied. Thurman was again questioned about the motive.
Getting even with him for having an affair with my wife.
Getting even by blowing him up, right?
Blowing his truck up.
Not him?
No.
Adam's father never believed that.
Not reasonable that he actually mistook Adam for me. And I dispute that this was something to destroy a vehicle. Why would you have nails wrapped around a pipe bomb?
But Thurman insisted the pipe bomb explosion was never meant to kill anyone. Nearly 30 years later, Thurman finally acknowledged the harm he's caused to the Cook family.
I feel terrible about what happened. I'm not the type of person to want to hurt anyone, let alone a child. I'd just like to take the time to express my regret and sorrow over my actions and for the pain that I've caused the victim's family.
The Board of Pardons is actually given Stephen Thurman his wish. He'll be paroled next year. For the Justice Files, Marcus Ortiz, ABC4 News.